everybody, this is the Lozzie88 and welcome to my part two of my craft haul. These are things that I bought locally, so hopefully you might be able to find them near you too. Some of them came from a very well-known store and some of them actually came from a craft store near me that I do occasionally use and that is unfortunately closing down, so it was all on sale, which was nice. So I'm going to show you what I bought. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I got from the store that you probably all know of, and that was from Poundland. The first thing I bought was the Dovecraft 3D Pearl Effects, and it's clear, and this is what it looks like. And it's actually got a bottle very similar to the Tingles glitter glues, which is what I was hoping to find. But I bought this because I thought if I had a piece of very bland paper, I could maybe do dots or lines or something and just jazz that paper up just a tiny bit. Or if I put down an embellishment that looked a little bit dull and I wanted it to stand out a bit more, I could coat it with this. So that is my plan with that. So of course that was £1. And the other thing I got, this is the same thing, the 3D Pearl Effects, but this is in the color cream. And it's the same thing, but it's just like, it says cream, but actually it's more like a metallic white. So I thought it might be quite good to use for snow scenes or for things like birthday cakes with like icing dripping down, so it looked like white icing. That was what I thought. I didn't buy much from Poundland. They were having their Christmas clear out, so actually there was not a huge amount of stuff. So I think they've sold most of it. What I didn't realize they did is they do paper pads, and these are 4x8 inch packs, and you get 32 sheets, and this is called the Pretty Pastels Creations. And I'm just going to very quickly show you the designs that you can get. They are quite light, so you get several. Okay, so you get like 4 sheets of each design. So then you get this one, again very light, good background pieces. Yeah, so then you get this nice one with the pink zigzag. I think it's pink. Looks pink. And then this browny beige kind of gridded design. Almost looks a bit like floor tiles. This is very nice. I like, it's just lots of small pastel-y grey swirls. But because it's on such a faint background, it's a very light tea stain background, actually is showing up quite nicely, so I like that one. I like that you get multiple sheets, and I like that they're one-sided, so I don't have to worry about which color do I go for, this one or that one. This one, again, it's not very pastel, but at the same time it is quite light, but it's a really busy pattern, so I don't know what to use for that. Maybe cut it into strips and banners and then put like happy birthdays and things over the top, so you just see a little bit of pattern. I don't know. This one, I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like little tiny flowers and then a heart. So it's very, very light. Not a lot of stuff. And I think, yeah, that's the last design, is this kind of green with the beigey colored dots. I like the fact that these ones are very mild in color, because it means that I can actually use them on any card, boy or girl. So that is nice and useful. I like that. My last item that I got from Poundland is another paper pad, and this is the Vintage Chic Creations. And I'll start from the front this time. So this is the first design. It is beige and almost looks like rope tied around the page. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of looks like rope tied around. Ooh, I like this one. Very nice. Yes. This is just lovely, almost like a wallpaper kind of look to it. And it's just light blue with a dark blue with an even darker blue going stripes over the top. Yeah, this is nice too. I like the fact that one side is lighter and one side is darker, so I can cut it in half and use whichever side I want. It's a little bit different, which is nice. Yeah, I like that one. I think this is my favourite paper pad so far. This one's very nice. This is more like a vintage old wallpaper, like one that has just been up for a little bit too long, if you know what I mean. So, very nice colours though. Mixture of beige, brown, grey, blue and green by the looks of things. That's nice too. I like this one. The previous one, the pastel, was a nice pad, but I think this is going to be more useful to me. Maybe I could use that for inside the cards. So we'll see. We'll use it for something. But yes, so that's a pretty pattern. And then we have this blue with, it looks like grey, but it could be a light brown colour over the top. Not actually sure, but that's really nice. A little bit crazy on the eyes, not gonna lie, it does make my eyes go a little bit funny, but very nice. And then we have this pattern, which again is a bit like an old-fashioned wallpaper kind of pattern. So I do quite like that. Very, very nice colours. I love the fact this has a lot of blues in it. Ooh, this is like an old letter or an old piece of writing that has been like the water has been spilt on it and the ink has just gone like blotchy and stuff. That's really nice. So that's actually the last pattern of paper, but this is definitely my favorite paper pad. That is really, really nice. I think I just broke it. Not sure. But yeah, that's nice. So those 4 things are all I bought from Poundland. They had quite a lot of craft stuff, but it was all very cheap and I wasn't sure. Now, I know of Dovecraft. I know their stuff is actually, like, it's on the cheaper end, but it is not bad. And the paper packs, by being able to fill them and open them and whatever, you know, you can kind of make your own guess as to whether or not you like that. So moving on to what I bought from the craft shop that was closing down. If I just take off these stickers, because they're the wrong prices anyway. So the first thing I got was the spiral watercolor pad. This was actually bought by my mum for me. She bought me a watercolor pad and my sister a small drawing pad, because I've seen some really nice tutorials online where you do a watercolor splash all the way down like in a rainbow effect, and then you cut it out and you use them as gifts or cakes or things like that, and it looked really nice. So that is what I am going to do with this. So I'll be able to cut them out and use them for what I want. So that is lovely. The next item that I got is something I've been wanting for ages, and this is another X-cut, so those seals and everything, I'm pretty sure it's going to be nice and easy to use. And this is the 1-inch scalloped circle punch. So that's what that is, 1-inch scalloped circle punch. Because I don't mind cutting out circles by hand with a pair of scissors after drawing around something, but scalloping is just, it takes too much time for what you get, and normally it looks a bit rough at the end of it, so I wanted a scallop punch. I still want the 2-inch one as well, but I've got the 1-inch, and this was only like £3. Obviously I can't put any pricing in the description box because what I paid for it is not what you're going to pay for it. Everything was half price because they were closing down, so this was only £3. The next thing I got was this Do Crafts at Christmas by Papermania, and this is patterned craft tape. It's basically washi tape, and it was a 4-pack. This was £2, and it's got like a Merry Christmas one, and then it has one with little snow dots on it, one that says Noel, and one that's just red stripes. I just really like the red stripes and the snow one, but I figured I could choose these two. £2, I would pay £1 for a washi tape roll, so it works out 50p each, so that's even better. Don't mind that. Okay, now I'm not going to open these because I'm not ready to open these, so you can see the patterns that I get on these. This is the Spots and Stripes Festive 8x8 Paper Pack by Papermania. I really like the colour of these. I like the fact that it has a lot of dots and stripes. Those are probably my two favourite types of design. So these are the colours that you get, and this was £3. Originally it was £6, so I paid £3 for it, and you get 2 of each. Oh, no, I think there's more than this. There's 16 designs, and you get 2 of each, so it should have 32 pieces of paper. Yeah, it's a 32 pack, so ta-da! Alright, and the next thing I got was 2 pieces. So there's only 2 colours they had, and I wasn't sure how to use it properly, so I only got 2 sheets. One in dark pink and one in light pink. And this is glitter card, and the glitter does not come off. It is not cheap. This was, I think, this is by Cars. Glitter Carton Leak Rose. Oh, hang on. It says glitter cardboard light pink. And it's by the brand Cars, K-A-R-S. And it feels like really good quality, and this was 10p a sheet. So I thought I'd try it. 10p, that's not bad, right? And this next thing, I don't know why I bought this. It just kind of called out to me, and I was like, I like it. I like it so much. And this is 12 fantastic pages of tartan patterns printed on card. Perfect for all paper crafts. And this is A4 tartan craft papers. And I'm not going to go through all of them because they're all beautiful. But there's some smaller print tartans, some larger print, all in varying colours. So yeah, I liked this. I don't know why. It's shiny, which is a little bit annoying, but I just really liked it. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. That turned out to be $2.25. So alright, then I've got this little paper bag of goodies. First thing I will pull out are these mini sellotapes. These are normally 89p each. I paid 89p for 2, so yay! I quite often do like small bits of wrapping. It's getting very dark in here, I'm so sorry. Can you still see me? It is super clear, and I just really use a lot of this, so I was like, I'm stacking up, I'm getting a couple more. I don't go through I say I use a lot of it. It feels like I use a lot of it, but I'm actually very much a sellotape saver. I only tend to use what's needed. Like yesterday I wrapped a gift and I didn't even use any sellotape. I actually used double-sided sticky tape because I was using tissue paper and I was folding it around and I wanted to look I wanted it to look invisible. So that is what I did. Only a few items left. These were £2 each. And this is the scoring tool. And this one is the cutting tool. Basically, this one is a very sharp, very thin blade. And this one is a fat scoring blade. So this one is not painful at all to touch, but I wouldn't do that with the other one. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's sharp. Yeah, it's definitely sharp. What I liked about this is I'm a little bit paranoid when it comes to blades. I liked the fact that they can fold away. So once that's closed, that's it. They're closed. There is no way that the knife is going to get me. So that's why I bought those. Alright, last few things are these bows. And I actually bought 2 packets of each. So I'll just put those 3 there. I got green. I got cream. And I got pink. It was the only 3 colours they did. And these are by Anita's, and they're decorative embellishments, and they were 50p a packet. So I got myself 2 of each, because I kind of figured to myself, I am absolutely crap at making bows. It is not a secret. I am absolutely shocking at making bows. So I figured that on some of my cards that I've already made, I wanted to add a bow, and I tried to make one, and I failed miserably. So I basically bought the poor woman out of her bows. I don't think she minded, but last thing I got was, like I said, I basically bought the woman out of her bows. And these came to £2, and they were just random bows that she had left. I didn't even look. She basically had a box of bows. And they were 10p each. So I got double what I should have got. That's all of them. Yeah. There's some small ones and some larger ones and some see-through organza kind of ones. And I just kind of thought they'll be useful for me for occasions when I need bows. I am shockingly bad at making them, so I figured that I would just buy some bows. And then actually I would use the glue that I showed in my previous video, which was the beacon glue, because that is a really strong clear glue, so I would use that. But these are really cute little bows, so yes, bows, yes. Very, very happy, very excited. Alright, well, the light is leaving me and it is raining and I gotta walk home. Oh no! Oh god. Okay, well, basically that is the end of today for me. So I need to pack up all my stuff, get home and start editing. So that was all my purchases. I think my favourite thing that I bought was a tie-up between the bow and the glitter card, because those are things that I don't really use a lot. I don't tend to do embellishments very often. My cards are always very flat. Or in the past they have been very flat, and I'm starting to appreciate layering. I never layered items before because, well, one, the cost. I mean, to buy card packs and foam squares and, oh gosh, what else? Glitter glues and bows and ribbons and buttons and rhinestones and you name it. To buy those kind of things was always very expensive for me, at least, you know, because we don't have a lot of craft places locally. So yes, that is why I basically bought out the ladies' bows, and why I'm gonna start trying to layer my cards. Not so that they're huge. I don't want to make them huge. I've watched some tutorials where people just, I think, personally go a little bit too far with their crafting. And it's like, oh, you should have stopped like 2 stages back. It's too much now. But at the same time, I can understand why they liked the way it looked. It's just too much for me, but I'm still in that mindset of, oh, I gotta be careful that I don't spend too much money. So I actually bought most of this stuff with my Christmas money because, like I said, one of my New Year's resolutions is to be more creative. And I figured, what the heck, you know? I've cleared out a lot of my old craft stuff that I don't use. Things that are like really old and either don't work anymore, so they've gone in the bin, or they're just not the kind of thing I think I would use anymore. So, you know, the childish kind of stuff like those stickers, the gold, silver stickers and things like that. Yeah, I think I've grown as a crafter, but I'm still not one of those like crazy crafters that have like every single color of stamping or every kind of stamp or every kind of punch. I'm just trying to make better things and to feel better about the things that I make. So, and I also find it very soothing, to be honest. Just sitting down, and it doesn't matter if you don't finish the card. If you start it and then let some glue dry, you know, you take a break. It's nice. I like that. Alright, so I will have one more craft video coming up. It will be showing the things that I have bought online. There were a few things that I ordered, and then I ordered a mystery pack. Woohoo! So we will see what comes in the mystery pack together. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!